Welcome everybody to this micro stone fruit roll up on small but mighty networks. This is me popping off solo style. I am your host, Rebecca Gunter, and this is the Stone Fruit Roll Up. We are the Entrepreneur's Talk Show because not everything about business has to be boring. So welcome everybody. Today I am talking about mighty networks. Last we left our heroes, Saturn and I had a powerful conversation about small friend groups and small communities, and we're extending that today to talk about kind of something I refer to as pods, or working within a small group of people that you like to work with consistently over time on lots of different projects and applications. Like, these are your boos, these are your people. If I'm going to do a presentation, I'm going to do it with Jody. If I'm going to do graphic design, I'm going to do it with Calvin. If I'm going to do inclusive branding for the 55 plus people, I'm going to do it with Karen. If I'm going to take on a project that requires personal branding videos or photography, I'm going to do it with Taylor. That's really the mindset or mentality of a pod. I have some colleagues who take it to the nth degree. In fact, my girl Maggie and her besties, she's got a salesperson, Kim, and she's got a copywriter. His name is escaping me right now, but you know, go follow her and you'll figure it. Go follow her and you'll figure it out. Maggie Sterner. She has an awesome LinkedIn presence. Anyway, the three of them are in a little pod, and they consistently over time just commit to promoting each other, responding to each other's posts on LinkedIn, doing workshops together. That is their pod. That's who they go to. It's a cohesive unit. If you've been paying attention to kind of like the political like uneasiness, as a very kind word, here in the US, hearing a lot of people talk about mutual aid. That is, without any sort of governmental safety net, we really have to rely on mutual aid. And that's a big word that gets kind of thrown around as being the wave of the future, but we don't really think about what it means to provide mutual aid. And it's really just like, I made too much dinner. And there's my dog. Okay, roll up. There's my dog. I made too much dinner and I fed my neighbor. I picked up tomatoes at the farmer's market and I took some to a friend of mine. I picked up my friend's kid from school because they had to work. These are all very real, but made up examples of how mutual aid is beneficial. I don't wear these clothes anymore because I don't work in an office. You work in an office. Do any of these fit you or work for you? Um, it's just kind of like that family style living where everybody is looking out for other people's best interest, and it's not just a constant like transactional, bid within like a traditional capitalist structure. How does that work for business? Mutual aid. All my girl Maggie I was just talking about, we swapped positioning workshops to find your brand positioning. I did positioning for her. She did positioning for me. It was transformational because positioning is something that you can't do on your own. You need a facilitator. As she likes to say, the object cannot observe itself, and damn, that is the truth. So we did that swap. She got big benefit out of me, facilitating, and vice versa. Me and my girl Jill are always on some sort of partnership between coaching sessions. I'm trading. What am I trading? I'm trading a define your brand workshop for some back end operations, like bartering, partnerships, trading, mutual aid. Those are the lifeblood of a small but mighty network. Can't really do that when you've got 200 of your closest friends on LinkedIn that you're trying to do business with. It takes a small network to build the trust across time and to understand intimately the relationships that you hold where you're simpatico, where you're complementary, where problems are going to arise, to be able to see that you need a small but mighty network. I think it is one of the coolest things about being in business for yourself is the ability to like basically pick the friends that you want to work with. And it's exciting, particularly if you've been at it for a while, like kind of like hammering away in a silo at your kitchen table, just trying to build something, anything that will create a career, some sovereignty, and work that you love to do. I think we all can agree that entrepreneurship can be extraordinarily lonely. And the way to see your way out of that framing, the reframe, is really small but mighty networks. I'm part of a couple of different pods. I'm in a entrepreneurial supergroup with my girl Jamie and Abby, and we're launching that where it's just the three of us handpicked on special projects. I've been asked to team up on an RFP. This isn't all about me, y'all, but these are ways in which you can really double down on a small but mighty network. So I encourage you to like look around you and be like, who do I want to be in a profession? Who do I want to be in an entrepreneurial throuple with? Or who would be very cool to always work with consistently over time and develop a real partnership and a sense of bonding, and that the sum of your parts is greater than the whole. And that is absolutely the vibe. And I think it's one of the most exciting things about being in business for me personally, and also for the people that we work with. So I'm here on a solo show talking about mighty networks, but it doesn't take but a few clicks around to the mouse to see how much we nurture and prioritize mighty network. And I hope that this is something that motivates you to reach out to someone you always wanted to work with but never could find a way, or to offer to swap some services with someone you respect and admire, or team up together on a project and do something very, very cool. Because this is definitely much better than the alternative of hammering, just beavering away at this, kind of isolating business where you're constantly worrying about insert business problem here. Many hands make light work, and small but mighty networks is a way to feel like you're out here with your friends and it's not so alone. So that is my tabletop. Thank you for coming to my tabletop TED Talk. And waxing romantic and feeling good about small but mighty networks. And I look forward to hearing about your small but mighty network. If you'd like me to be a part of it, hey, yeah, come on, man. Send me an email, rebecca.gunter@stonefruit.com. Put a little comment here in the vids. I love meeting new people and vibing with groups. It's really, really fun. So I encourage you to do so. And if you're still here at the 8-minute mark, then I thank you for watching the Stone Fruit Roll-Up. We are launching a very cool event in 2 weeks that is called Case in Point. And it's how to leverage case studies to be your brand's best defense. If you're on our email list, you will be getting lots of fun emails from me. We're encouraging you to sign up. It is a free event. We do one on the third Thursday of every month in our Brand Voice Revival series. And this month it is Case in Point, how case studies are your brand's best defense against all the noise and all the sound the sames, and to really illustrate how you work and what the transformation is. Case studies are awesome. They're not boring. They're really fun to write. They kind of give you a chance to put your own client in the hero's journey and see that all play out. They're fun to read when they're done right, and I'm going to show you how to create a structure around case studies and how to leverage them. It is free on our Kajabi platform. That means you have to have an account to participate, but that means we are in a safe space. Open link Zooms are fun for some things, but for the Brand Voice Revival series, we really want to create a sense of safety and community. And so that means a login, because it's a virtual world, y'all. I hope you'll join us. Please check out more about our events and the things that we're having fun doing, including this show at stonefruit.com, STONEDFRUIT.com. And I hope to see you there, or see you in the comments, or see you on the Zoom screen, or see you in the Kajabi, or see you somewhere, because this is a conversation, even though it feels like a monologue. So, see you next time. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for